Today I'm going to talk about or review over my modular lightweight load carrying equipment vest, also known as the MOLLE. The MOLLE is a very simple setup. It's basically just loops, and the pouches have little little tongues. You just weave them through, make it secure, and then snap them in place. On the front here I have a triple pouch rifle mags. They hold they hold two each. There's three of them, and that particular pouch is by Blackhawk, which is a really good brand. That's my primary ammo pouch. Those are the first magazines I reach for when I'm empty. On the chest part here, it's just a basic ID pouch. It's got Velcro all up on there to put ID pouches or ID patches, and a little pocket up on the front that I really don't even use. You can put flashlights, anything that's about the size of a flashlight, etc. in there, and maps on the inside pocket. This is just to show you, this is a little airsoft arms patch with Velcro, and the sticks right on there, so you can put like name IDs on it. In the mag pouches, it's very high. This is all Velcro. It holds two magazines, very snug in there. They got bungee straps or whatever, something like very high tension bungees on here that just pulls down on the mags, and when they're in there, they're not going anywhere unless you yank it out, which is why I have mag pulls on my mags. They're not very nothing special. It's just a duct tape painted black with a shoestring. Does the job, doesn't need to look fancy. It's a magazine. I don't want to make it all pretty by spending 2 hours of my life making a mag pull. This took me about 2 minutes to do, and then I just painted it and let it dry. I have a lot of mid caps. These are my primary pouches for my mags, of course. On the left side, on my weak side, the left side of the rig, which is over here, I'm about to flip the vest over, is the secondary mag pouch. This holds 3 mags, M4 magazines, and there's 2 pouches, so that's 6. This is on my weak side, so I'd have to reach underneath my arm to grab them and pull them out after I run out of the 6 in the front area. What I would usually do is when I have an empty pouch on the front, they usually go into a dump bag or a dump pouch, which I have on my waist, which is attached to a belt, and then I feed or replace the mags in here into the front, continuing the cycle. But if somehow I get into a super long firefight and go through 600 rounds and don't have time to do that, then I have to obviously go to my weak side and start reaching for magazines, which is really unlikely to use that many rounds in one firefight, especially at an airsoft event when you have 50 other people on your team. But we're gonna move on. These are a bunch of big pouches. These can hold almost anything, pretty much, for the most part. They're pretty big. They can hold this one right here can hold a bottle of propane, so that's like a little camping propane size can. And what I use these for is extra BBs, extra magazines, because I have 14 mid caps, and only 3 go in the front, or 6 go in the front and 6 go there. So whatever I don't have that I will eventually need if I need it is like BBs. Maybe I'll take my gas with me. I probably wouldn't do that. Some other types of tools that I wouldn't need right away. You know, just personal items, I guess, you wouldn't want to lose. Anything you want in there, BB, speed loader, anything that you're not going to use right away, I put in there. On the right side, my strong side, I have just a utility pouch, and that also has the MOLLE webbing on it as well. I just keep, like the basic tools that I would maybe need, like an Allen wrench or a screwdriver. Maybe I keep my pistol mags in there because there's small pouches in there, and I keep anything like face paint, maybe some type of ration, beef jerky, something like that. There's more webbing on the back. It's for the MOLLE system, and then a very heavy-duty drag handle up on the top. And then you got more Velcro in the back for name IDs, like on the front, but that's on just the pouch. And the way MOLLE works is I have my pouch, another utility pouch here. These little, I think they're kind of made of like a plastic. These straps here, you basically weave both of them through just one of these. You'd probably start up here. You weave the two little straps through the two loops here. Once you get that accomplished, just say it's looped through, you would then loop it through this, and then after you loop it through these loops on the back of the pouch, you then loop it through the second set of pouches, or a second set of loops, and you continue doing that until you run out of slack, and then you have to button them up and it'll be secure. You can do this with any pouch that has the MOLLE straps. You can put them anywhere. That's the beauty of it. You can buy pouches and make it your own. That's the one thing, is if you get one of these, you'll never have to buy another vest again, because you can make a vest basically if you have the system. I would really recommend getting a MOLLE vest. Not everyone is made out of money. It took me a lot of saving up and work to get this. It's a really nice vest. Everything on it is well worth it and well put together, so it's not going to fall apart on you. You can get the knockoff stuff, which is about 50 bucks, and just use it as the MOLLE. It's the same thing, it's just different. It doesn't have that build to it as like this one would have. This is a really good strong vest, and I would recommend it to anyone. And that was the MODULAR lightweight load carrying equipment vest. Hope you guys like it. If you have any questions about it, just give me comments and messages, and thanks, and please subscribe. Thank you.